What's going on, everyone? It's time for another show review. Today, I'm going to be finally talking about the metalcore show I went to back on March 3rd, the same night as the biggest blizzard to hit this year. But yeah, um, yeah. So I went and saw Fifth Bird King with Northlane, Alpha Wolf, and Kingdom of Giants at the Danforth Music Hall in Toronto. And yeah, so this is my thoughts on it. Well, first off, I'm not a huge metalcore fan to begin with. Like, I like some of the metalcore bands and stuff more than others, but basically, I only went to the show because I want to see Northlane. But yeah, so kicking off this show was Kingdom of Giants. We can't remember where they're from. Not sure where they're from. They're like your new wave metalcore bands. A lot of energy, the vocalist came out like he railed like 17 lines of cocaine before he even hit the stage, and it just came out full of energy. But you can see them slow down really fast. But yeah, they had all their songs basically sound the same to me. But I thought they were okay. Lyrical wise, I thought they're pretty not that good and lackluster and all that. But they did have some interesting breakdowns, and like the more slower, melodic almost sort of sounding vocals and stuff were actually pretty decent. But the lead vocals I wasn't a huge fan of, and I thought they were just your typical generic metalcore band, nothing new. They're just like basically doing what thousands of other bands are doing in this genre. So I wasn't too impressed with them. I thought they were okay. So I'm going to give them a 2 out of 5. At least they had a lot of energy. The second band was called Alpha Wolf. I think they're from like Australia somewhere. But yeah, so these guys look like, uh, half of them look like stoner rappers, and the other half look like your typical metalcore, the new wave metalcore type of people. And one of them even looks sort of like a gothic person. There's kind of mishmash of people, little misfits and stuff group. But yeah, they had some interesting things. They kind of incorporated some electronic stuff, some more like the hip rap stuff that's going on these days is mixed in with this. Mixed up a lot of Attila style metalcore, which is really annoying and not really my thing. So I did like the fact they had a cool light show. They had some pretty good bangers, like some pretty good throwdown songs to throw down to, and then some other ones that were like, they kind of mismatched together and wasn't really new, but they're definitely the more of the new wave of metalcore, where it's like the cocky fronds of Attila style, which is not like the style I'm into and stuff. I'm more like As I Lay Dying and things like that, and Parkway Drive and things. And these guys are just like a little too like odd, and it wasn't really my thing. So, but I'll give them a 2.5. They were entertaining at least, and had some interesting looks. Then Northlane came on. They're the main band I wanted to see. They're from Australia, and yeah, these guys I just recently actually got into these guys like a year or two ago. My younger brother showed me them, and I thought they were pretty decent. At least like their Node album Discoveries and Singularity, those ones are really good. And yeah, so I went up. Only knew one song that they played, but yeah, but still, I like how they are bending the boundaries of like metalcore and stuff. They have your typical like guttural, so not guttural, but like heavier vocal style and for metalcore, and they do have your heavy breakdowns and stuff. But then they also do things way more progressively and play quite a few. They kind of like, it's like between the Buried and Me met like was mixed with Parkway Drive and stuff like that, and adds cool elements and dynamics to the songs and stuff. I enjoyed that a lot, and also even had like a little bit of an Opeth feel to it and stuff, which yeah, being experimental, things like that kind of like draws me. So they're like definitely the highlight of the thing. I wish they played longer and played a little more of their older stuff. They kind of played a lot of their newer stuff, which is more run of the mill type stuff. But for the most part, I thought they were a pretty decent band. And yeah, they were pretty good live. So I'm going to give them a 4 out of 5. And then finally, we have for some reason, the big metalcore band of the night, Fit for a King from Texas. Um, yeah, I don't really stick around for these guys because there's a blizzard going on. There's like 8 inches of snow on the ground already, and I had to drive like 45 minutes home. So I watched like half their set. They're your typical metalcore band. They're most well known for having like a 24-second scream section in one of their songs, but I don't think they did that on this tour. So, but to me, they sounded like any old metalcore band. Wasn't really into it. Didn't really care for their stuff. They had a neat like little set look and stuff, but overall, it's just standard metalcore stuff. Not much to say about because I repeated myself like 4 times in this video already. But yeah, so they just weren't for me. Yeah, I give them a 2.5 too, I guess. But overall, I thought the show was okay. Obviously, Northlane stole it, I thought, and overall, I was more impressed with that band only. The rest of them were meh. They're definitely the newer versions of like what you call warp tour bands back in the day. So they're definitely the newer versions of that, and the headliners are usually the ones that grew up in the warp tour scene. So you're seeing a lot of these big tours like that happening now, and yeah. But at least I got to see Northlane and do that. I got to see them. So yeah, overall, I'll give the whole show maybe a 3 out of 5. It was good. It's just a little weird. I kind of felt old there too, being there, but still, it was amusing and still fun. I don't think it was worth the $75 I paid to go though, but yeah, but it is what it is. So yeah, but if any of these bands sound interesting and you want to check them out, I'll link them all down below so you can check out some of their stuff. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram that's linked down below. I have tons of videos and photos from the show linked down there. Same with all my TikTok and my Twitter and stuff's all down below. So make sure you check out all the socials. Remember to support the bands you like, buy their merch, buy their music, go to their shows, see them live, and help keep live music around because, well, apparently Toronto's become quite the music scene because almost every show I'm going to in the next month sold out already. So, yeah. But the next show I'm going to is more weird, like Finnish metal band Leviti with Omnium Gatherum and Seven Spires at the Opera House. That's actually happening tomorrow, March 9th. And yeah, so yeah, I'll be there. So if you're there, make sure you come by, say hi, let me know what you think of the reviews and stuff. And yeah, but comment if you want to leave a comment down below, go ahead. And yeah, that's it for this one. So I'll see you in the next show review or in the next film review, which there's like 2 or 3 coming up. So make sure you tune in for all that. Subscribe, ring that bell, and don't forget to rock on.